Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's see what is coming out. I need some messages. Oh, I'm waiting patiently is coming out. Okay. I'm waiting patiently. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So it's giving excuses to why they're the ones waiting and possibly not actually reaching out. We will always come back to each other. Confident person. I'm still trying to heal. Is also coming out. Let's see what else we are getting. I don't want to become vulnerable. So whoever this person is, I can't deal with these strong emotions and feelings, so I run the other way. This is someone you've gone back and forth with. It's not the first time you guys have either stopped talking. It's not the first time you guys have disconnected, and you keep coming back to each other. This person has a lot of healing to do, and you are aware of this. They do have strong feelings for you, um, but I feel that I can't help but feel that you've had enough of this energy, because every time you guys get back together or you attempt to, make this work, somehow it ends up being the same thing over and over again. And you are aware they have feelings for you. You are aware that they are trying their best, but you're tired. It's like, but how many times do we need to keep repeating the same cycle over and over again? Let's get the tarot out and see if we can get a little bit more information about this. Okay. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're exhausted. You're carrying so many, so many burdens here, so much responsibility. It's hard work. It's stressed, and it's like you've burnt out. There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to even do here with this. This is obviously your energy, and I don't feel they are burnt out. You are. You're very much exhausted with all of this, and you're kind of leaving it to divine timing in a way. It's like, well, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. I've got nothing else to do here. It's the same repetitive cycle over and over again, and you want to somehow end this cycle. Temperance, you've been very, very patient with this, but yeah, give me a bit more, Spirit. The Four of Swords, time out. I don't want to say you are done, like, you don't love this person anymore or anything like that. It's just, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not chasing. I'm not messaging, even though it's saying that, I'm waiting patiently. It's like they are waiting for you to make a move, because I feel that they know you're tired. Um, I'm trying to heal, is what they're saying. And you're like, yeah, I've heard all of this before. I'm not doing anything. I don't feel you're going to reach out. I don't think that you have the energy in you to do any of it. You've already invested. You've done what you needed to do. It's not about you anymore. It's about them. And the fact that they said, we'll always come back to each other, they're getting in this cocky ego energy that they know no matter what, you guys end up together. But your energy has shifted. I don't think you're going to do this again. Ten of Cups. You do love this person. This is someone who you thought you were going to get married to. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Maybe you guys spoke about marriage. This is your knight in shining armor kind of energy. Um, you There is a future here. There's everything. I don't know what the block here is. I get you're tired, but this person is actually doing something to make it better. But they're afraid of their emotions with, not wanting to become vulnerable. I want to see what the actual block here is. Just feels like a bit of a waste, if that makes sense. What is the block here between these two, Spirit? What is causing the block here? They are not coming forward with their emotions, or not wanting to deal with their emotions. They have it in them, but they're not taking action. is what I've got. They're trapped, mentally trapped. They're afraid. I mean, they did say, I don't want to become vulnerable. They can't deal with these strong emotions and feelings, so they run the other way. That's basically what it is. The Knight of Cups with the Eight of Swords, they're afraid, they're mentally trapped. You know, they do want to come in with, they do. The thing is, they did say, I don't want to become vulnerable. But in a way, they are already vulnerable because they have already the feelings for you, but then they get trapped in their head about the whole situation. What does that mean? These emotions are too strong. Ten of Cups, they do want to be with you. They want to be with you. You want to be with them. So what's the block is the emotions from your person here, from what I can see. Now, give me a bit more, Spirit. I don't know if this particular energy has had some sort of a past relationship, past marriage, or I do feel there was a past, I'm hoping it's past and you're not dealing with this at the moment. There is an Empress here. There was a lot of aggression, a lot of fighting. I do feel that they're afraid to become vulnerable because they have been vulnerable in a past relationship and it didn't end well, if that makes sense. So they've got it in their head that, well, okay, love equals pain, or, you know, if I am going to be vulnerable here, this is what could potentially happen. I'm going to end up being left out in the cold, lose my money, have to start all over again, because it's a pattern for them. It could have started from their mother and then their previous relationship or the relationship before that. Does that make sense? Um, this can also be a relationship that you guys had maybe in the beginning, because this kind of energy that I'm reading for at the moment, this collective, you've done this before with this person, even if it was years ago, and you keep trying to make things work. So maybe at a particular point where you guys were together, you fucked up, you know, or you left them, or you hurt them somehow, and you know what I mean? And they're a bit like, what if it happens again? Um, is she sure this time? Either you or there was someone else here in the background. Do you know what I mean? Um, I want to see if what's actually going to happen here, because it is a bit of a shame, because it does look like there's love here, but if you've watched me long enough, you know that love's not, what are you going to do with love? Do you know what I mean? Right, let's see the potential future here between these two. Is there a potential future here? What's going to happen? Are they going to reunite again? Is there a potential future with these two? Let's see what's going to happen between these two energies, please, Spirit. What's going to happen, Knight of Cups? Patience, patience, my darlings, patience. Oh, Two of Cups, my God, you guys are meant to be. Don't roll your eyes, I'm just the messenger, okay? So don't shoot the fucking messenger. I know a lot of, seriously? Come on. Whether you guys like it or not, you guys are meant to be. I don't give a flying fuck, and there is a new cycle here. You need to make this shit work. This is pissing me off now, right? God, get your shits together. Get your act together. Is there a few? Of course there fucking is. You're supposed to be together. You're supposed to make this work. I'm hoping it's going to work in this lifetime. There's old cycles that need to be dealt with. You know, they want to come in. I don't see you wanting to come in or come out. You ain't doing fuck all. Do you know what I mean? You're sat there in your pretty little chair or whatever. Um, it's gonna have to come from them, from what I can get. I do feel there's a relationship here, 100%, 100%. There needs to be some sort of patient. No, I'm kidding. Patience, balance, equal give and take somehow. Oh God, what was that? They're coming in. They are fucking coming in, right? Fucking coming in. I know it. They better do, and they better come in straight and give you guys this Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. At the moment, they're struggling. We know this, because they know they need to deal with their emotions. They need to become vulnerable here. And I do feel that even though they said that they're waiting for you, I think they know full well that you fucked off. You're not doing this anymore. there's a new cycle here, but it has to come from them. But that's not the question I was asking, Spirit. What is the advice for the collective about this? How can they make this work? The advice for the collective watching this. The advice. The advice. You need to be patient is what I'm getting. You guys do share a past connection here, whether it's a past life connection. This is not done. This is not over. This will never, ever be over from what I've got. And you know it too. You know it too. You know, you can try and move on from this situation. You can even date someone else or whatever it is. But this energy will always be with you because it's you're supposed to end up together, if that makes sense. You can choose not to, absolutely fine. That is fine. You can decide, you know what, enough's enough, I'm going to fucking leave. But you're going to have to constantly live with the memories, the thoughts, the emotions, the signs, and all of that. So there is a potential future here. It's giving meant to be, whether you believe in it or not. And remember, you do have a choice in it. But if anything, they will come and approach you because it's got to be anyway. All right, darlings. So, yeah, don't shoot the fucking messenger. That's what I got for you. Have an amazing day.